All right, everybody. Welcome to the actual stream of State of the Yanks. We had some technical difficulties there. I think I'm clipping on the mic. Yeah, wasn't sure how to get the stream started there. Let me share out the link again. Just bear with me for a couple seconds here. What's going on, Justin? How you doing, man? Yeah, it wouldn't let me get back to the stream page. It wouldn't let me start it. That's why this is episode 0. We're learning. I was talking for probably 5 minutes before my sister texted me that there was no one on stream. So thank you for that, Cassie. Let me just share this link out real quick. Um, I'm gonna go to Twitter. Share the link. We copy that. And then we're going to paste that WNGO go and then attach. And then we're going to, sorry guys, bear with me here for a little bit. Swipe up. Bear with me here, gentlemen and ladies. Give me a second here. This is wait. So this is why I cannot wait until I get a little bit more in my setup here, because right now I would just have a screen that says "Be back in a jiffy." Let me resend the link to everyone that I know. Hopefully I can get this shit filled back up again. It will be fun. And I will do the intro in a second. And give me a second, my friends. So yeah, Yankees looking good tonight. You know, I had a rough day at work. While I was working, I couldn't really watch the game a whole lot. I was trying to get through it, but they had football on the TVs. But yeah, Yanks looked really, really good today. Really, really good today. It was it was nice watching them win. Just guys, give me 1 second here and let me just get this all posted and shared. I was prepared, but it wouldn't start. Let me get this all just posted, and then I will get into the show. Thank you if you join. Alrighty, a little half-assed because we're restarting it. But all right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the official State of the Yanks episode 0. I'm Tyler, your host. Most of you know that. Getting really, really excited, to do this. Get ready for it. We're gonna take this a long way. I have visions of throwing out the first pitch in a couple months. But let's get right into it. Yankees finished off a nice 3-game series with the Rays. It was a great way to end the weekend, start the new week. Was a blowout win over the Rays. Yanks 10 runs in 2 innings. That's just ridiculous. Taking the series 2-1. We had the Boston next for a quick 2-game set, but it was really, really, really interesting series. A lot to go over. So let's just start it out there. September 9th was game 1, Derek Jeter Day. Shout out Derek Jeter. Can't really say much about that guy. He's just a legend. Just, the shortstop. Some might say he's the worst defensive shortstop of all time. I'd say check your stats. Guy fielded himself in the errors. It's pretty good, but it's not a Derek Jeter episode. Yanks embarrassed themselves on Derek Jeter Day. I'll be honest with you on that. We lost 4-2. I was sitting now in section 103. Shout out to Ron Marinaccio, my guy in the bullpen. Let's see. Cam, that's funny. Marinaccio opinion. Let up some runs on low pitch count. Listen, Ron Marinaccio has been amazing, and I can't believe you're going to make me go on a side tangent in my first 20 seconds. But Ron Marinaccio has been amazing with the Yankees this year. Ron is 27 years old. He's not much of a kid. That's why he's so poised. And dude, he's a GOAT too. I was at the game and he was just chatting with him the whole time. And a lot of guys like Efros, they don't say what up a lot. They're not big talkers. Ron's a guy. Ron's the type of guy, you want to bring home, meet your family, Ronnie Marinaccio this year in 33 games in 37 innings, 19 hits, 8 earned runs, and 19 walks. Like, that's ridiculous. It's good for a 1.93 ERA. Little rough game today. I wasn't watching, so I didn't. He gave up, 1 run? It's all right, man. 2 strikeouts. Ron the Don, he's the boy. Um, let me get back into what I was saying. Um, it was an all right game. It was 42. It wasn't much action the whole game. I think Higgy, it was maybe a run up, and then Higgy got it going with the homer, and that really in the ninth or the eighth or ninth. That's what everyone really thought was gonna get it going. And then I remember Glaber came up in the ninth. Zach Hampel was a foot away from catching that home run ball, and I asked him. I said, "How did you know exactly where that ball was gonna be, dude?" I don't know how that guy does it. If that was a walk off or a tying shot by Glaber, Zach Hampel would have caught that, and I would have been pissed because I was like 5 feet away. Frankie Montes did decent. He went 5.2, 9 hit, 4 runs, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts. At least three of those runs aren't on Montes. You got to keep in mind Aaron Hicks was out there in left field. And dude, I was in right, so I didn't see it. When I first saw that ball that Hicks dropped, I assumed that it was foul because I just the angle if I had of it. But dude, how many times have you seen this guy just put his head down and just put bonehead play, and it just leads to like run scoring? Like even if you think it's foul, Hicks, you got to grab that ball, man. Like the entire stadium could see that this guy's going. Like you got to get in the game, man. And before that, you're 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Like, come on, dude. And it's a good thing Boone did not let that guy come up again. We had dudes out in 103 going crazy for Hicks. And shout out Manuel Melgar. I'm going crazy for Margot too. But if Hicks came up for a third at bat, dude, oh man, I think there would have been a riot in the stadium. Boone pulling him out, he said it wasn't punitive. We just felt like he wasn't doing the job. He's never done the job. He hasn't done the job the whole season. Gardner over Hicks. That's right. That's right. Gardner over Hicks. Yeah, he hasn't done the job the whole season. He had one moment against the Astros where he hit a little bit of a hype home run, but that's it. Besides that, the guy's giving you nothing. He's 1 for 50. He's got 7 extra base hits on the year. I mean, come on. It's absolutely ridiculous. I think, and I don't want to. Someone can check this stat. Maybe someone in the chat fact check me real quick. Chat. Does IKF slugging higher than Hicks? Because if IKF is slugging higher than Aaron Hicks on the year, that's a freaking travesty, and Hicks should not be on this team. But yeah, so and then follow that up. That other ball he dropped, I think it was just in the moment. It looked so much worse because the play before. He could have made a play on it. I'm not mad that he didn't make that play. It would have been a great play. But he could have made the play on it. But it just looked way worse from the situation. But then they went to Licky and Weber, got the final 3.1 innings. They got the last 10 outs, which was good. Lucas Licky, with the stash, has been dealing. He needs the stash. The stash is the key. Yankees need their stashes this year. Licky has been dealing. He's sneaky good, same as Ryan Weber. Ryan Weber is also sneaky good. Ryan Weber on the year, he's pitched 10.2 innings in 5 games, 1 earned, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. It's good for a .82 ERA. Ryan Weber, man, guy's sneaky good. He comes in random games, just keeps him on the roster. No one knows where this guy is, who he's from, how the hell he throws a baseball the way he throws it. Looks painful watching that guy throw a baseball. Ryan Weber, man, sneaky good. He went 3.2 versus the Rays. That was his first game. He gave up 1 run. That's where it came from, and then 2 hits. And then he went 1 inning in Cleveland, 1 run. 1 run. Sorry about that. He gave 3 innings in Boston, 1 hit, 1 walk. Another inning in the Twins, 2 hits, and then 2 innings versus the Rays. And then he went 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. I mean, this guy is just good. And he's not pitching against bad teams. He's coming in garbage time, but even though he came in when we were losing, shut it down. Shut the Rays down. Shut them down. That's what I love. You come in out of the bullpen and shut them down. I love you. You're my guy. Talk about Cabrera, Poppy hitting a homer. We'll get there. It's game 3. It's a big shot from Cabrera there. But yeah, Ryan Weber, man, sneaky good. We got a lot of guys sneaky good out of the bullpen, which is it's guys just sitting in the minors, and I gotta watch Albert Abreu come toss. Like I don't want to watch that guy throw pitches. Like it's absolutely ridiculous. I do not want to watch freaking Albert Abreu is the reason that Ron the Don Marinaccio was in the minors this year because they didn't want to get rid of Abreu, so they sent Ron down. That guy Ron's a beast. Shout out Michael. He's taking number 69 next year. He told us in person. He told me personally. Ben Rortvedt, he was up there for the last 2 games or last 3 games. Ben Rortvedt, guy doesn't exist. Never seen that guy in my life. Apparently a big key of this Donaldson trade. Never heard of this guy. Don't know who the hell this guy is. Not even sure if that picture of him where he looks all jacked up is real. And then Oswaldo. Oof, Oswaldo. He canned a guy at home. I think they overturned it, but he did can a guy again at home. Oswaldo's just a goat in right field. He's goat. He's goat. He's goat. Alrighty, guys, let's move on to game 2, September 10th, Saturday edition. This one got me a little mad, guys. This one got me a little mad because not even 12 hours after I had left the stadium, the Yankees put up 7 hits in the first inning. 7 singles in a row. I'm dying for a single all night. I'm dying. 7 singles in a row, 6 runs off Kluber. Shout out Kluber. You think the Yanks strong enough, or do you think the bullpen is strong enough as it is for the postseason? No, I don't think it's strong enough, and that's why we're gonna get guys back. We're gonna get, I believe we're getting Britton back. Who knows if we're getting Chapman back? Mike King's not coming back. F Dog is coming back. We're getting some guys back. What I think we should have done is get Josh Hader. Josh Hader is a guy. That's a guy right there. Think about the bullpen of you got, let's say we got a healthy Mike King. So let's say it was Montez. Montez goes 5, Mike King 6, 7, or Marinaccio 7, Mike King 6, just went backwards. Then you got Clay in the 8th, Hader in the 9th. Like, dude, who's stopping that bullpen? Or you got Garrett Cole, 8 innings, shut piece, boom, Hader close out the 9th. Garrett Cole, 7 innings, Marinaccio in this freaking 8th, Hader in the 9th. Garrett Cole, 6 innings, Marinaccio 7th, Clay in the 8th, Hader in the 9th. Who is stopping that bullpen? You get Josh Hader. You don't get Scott Efros. I love F-Dog. He's my guy. Throws a bendy slider. But you get Josh Hader. That's the guy. I've been saying it for 5 years. Get Josh Hader. Y'all can let me know if I'm coming in a little hot on the mic right here. My level's a little off. But yeah, no, I think the bullpen is set as is today. If we had to go into the postseason, no, I don't think the bullpen's set. What doesn't make sense to me is the guys that we got rid of that could have been key pieces in our bullpen, i.e. Wesneski, Waldachuk, those guys. We traded them away and we thought of them as minor leaguers. They're up making starts in the big leagues. I think it was Wesneski, first Cubs pitcher to go 5 innings, 8 strikeouts in history. This guy's ridiculous. Like, I think he gave him 2 hits. That you tell me that guy's not going to be effective out of our bullpen? That was a 22-inch frisbee slider. Waldachuk, frisbee's freaking curveballs. It's ridiculous. These guys, I got to watch Albert Abreu. That's what it comes down to. We have to watch Albert Abreu come out of this bullpen because they will not call up the guys or keep good guys there or go get big pieces. But that's for later in the episode. Table that conversation. Back to where I was at in game 2. 7 singles in a row. Judge 2 hits. Oswaldo 2 RBIs. Trevino. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Tyone looked pretty good. He went 7.1, 6 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, 8 Ks. Good start from Tyone. Real good start from Tyone. It's what you want to see out of him. 3 runs, not bad. I think he got beat a little bit. Comes down to a couple pitches. Trevino comes out of the pen, 0.2, 1 hit. And then Johnny Lasagna, Johnny Loizaga, looking freaking good, man. Johnny Loizaga. That guy, Johnny, man, if he can get back to his midseason form of last year, I think that's a huge piece that we could add to our bullpen. That would be insane to add, to have a healthy, effective Jonathan Loizaga, not a healthy, non-effective Loizaga. Send Chapman to the moon. I do not care. But yeah, Judge 2 hits. Actually, I think Judge had way more than 2 hits. I think Judge went, I think he went 3 for 4. Outdated notes. Sorry about that, guys. Judge, yeah. So Judge just staying hot. Judge, he's pretty close to a batting title. I think it's if the guy leading has a couple bad games and Judge keeps going on this pace right now, I think it could become really close. I put it at the mark like the batting title winner would be 315 because I think the leader's at 318 last I checked, and then Judge, the guy above Judge is at like 312 or something, and then Judge is at 307 the last time I checked when I wrote this. So if the guys have a bad game, Judge has a couple good games. Triple Crown watch might be on deck. You never know, man. You never know. Thoughts on Aaron Jicks? Aaron Jicks, man. Send that guy to the freaking Venus. I wrote down here, and this one, Oswaldo is crazy in right field. I'm not really sure what he did again. Maybe, but he's crazy in right field. Um, and finally, Stanton got a home run. We've been waiting for it. It was almost 2 months without a Stanton bomb. That guy hits tanks. You need it. Um, you need a Stanton home run, man. It was off a position player pitching. It doesn't matter. No see pro stop Harlow. That guy's Stanton, man. That guy's Stanton. That's all you can say. When that guy's hitting bombs, not many people are hitting balls harder and further than he is. Donaldson. Donaldson. Was this the Donaldson game? Donaldson having that pop-up power? What's going on with guys having kids and then they're freaking hitting all these bombs all of a sudden? I said it on Twitter at Brilly Boy. Follow me. Donaldson, man. Hitting bombs. Jose Trevino, wait till he gets back from paternity. Even Marwin almost got one. He came back from paternity a couple. Did he get one? He got one like a week or two ago. Was that him coming off paternity, hitting bombs? It's the pop of power, man. It's the pop of power. That's what you want. That's what you want. Yeah, I think Judge went 3 for 4 or something because right here I have just Judge is a beast. That's what I just have. The guy Judge is just different, man. But here we go. We're going into game 3 now. Now, game 3, I wasn't able to take notes. I was at work. I was working, trying to get the bag. But I got a lot of the updates, and I don't know if you saw me on Twitter during game 3. The self-promotion was going crazy. But yeah, game 3, man. Wow. Gleyber Torres, is that you, my friend? Right center power? What are you doing, Gleyber? What are you doing? I say this all the time. My dad says this all the time. Gleyber's going right center. That's where you want him to be. You don't want to pull in the ball. You want him staying here. You want to go right there to right center. Drive it out, Gleyber. When Gleyber's driving the ball out to right, that's where you want it to be. That's ridiculous. That's when Gleyber is cracked. Said Cowboys suck right now. I was actually going to have that on the TV behind me, but I fumbled that one. Just give me some updates on what's going on. Yeah, when Gleyber's going hard like that, man, it's absolutely ridiculous. It's insane. And it gets 2 homers today, pops it. Like that's just what you want from Gleyber, man. Carlo got one today. And then that's staying hot. Love that. Love Carlo locked in. Carlo staying hot. It's just amazing. Need that right now. Need Carlo staying hot. It's just if we could get these guys going, because we're getting a lot of guys back before the postseason. If we can get these guys going, almost like 2019, where we get so many people back like the last week before the season. If we could get a healthy Giancarlo going into the postseason, it would be ridiculous. Why did Carlo change his name from Mike? His name was, I think Giancarlo was his middle name. I think he just wanted to go by Giancarlo. I'm not sure, man. Google it. Mike Stan is the GOAT. Mike Stan hit a home run, first career home run, for his first hit. And it was a bomb. But yeah, if Carlo could get going, that would be great because then it gives Judge finally someone else to pitch to in the lineup. Like, it's not just like, all right, like when I was there and Stan wasn't in the lineup, with Judge leading off, it's who are you facing in there? Like Gleyber, yeah, whatever. He got 2 today, but come on, Gleyber, like who are you facing in the lineup? There's no one to face. You can literally just throw it right down the middle, and majority of the time, these guys are just going to hit a weak pop-up or a weak ground ball, dude. It's absolutely ridiculous. The guys I got to watch freaking Ron Guzman. That guy's terrible. If you freaking walk to first base on a bases loaded double play in the ninth inning, I think it was. Yeah, come on, Guzman. What are you doing, my guy? But yeah, today we look good. And then the boy Oswaldo Ozzy, finally, he was due for a couple. He was due for a shot. Finally hitting a homer. It was great. It was great. I didn't see it live, unfortunately. However, I did see the replay. It was always love seeing a guy get the first out of the way because then you hope more follow because now you're not so nervous seeing the 0, as we saw with IKF, my guy, cranking homers now after hitting a homer versus the Red Sox for his first game. He's cranking balls. I hope it gets him going. Looking out to see Peraza hit one next. But yeah, it's Waldo, man. The guy's been great. If you come up and play that type of defense that you're playing, it's absolutely insane. There's nothing that can be said about someone who just every day just comes out and just puts his head down, just grinds, runs out every ball, tries as hard as he can every play, going up, not only having good at bats, but having competitive at bats and actually trying. It's great. And now we're slowly but surely starting to see the offense come through. He walked it off versus the Twins last week in the doubleheader, first game. So slowly but surely starting to see the offense come through. And it will be very, very interesting to see what they do with the playoffs because you cannot have Aaron Hicks on that roster. If you have Aaron Hicks on the playoff roster, it's absolutely absurd. I have my tickets pretty much set for game one of the DS and the CS. So I'm not going if Hicks is on the roster. I'm selling them. Look for those tickets to be on Game Time, Vivid Seats. I'm selling them. It's absolutely absurd. I will not watch if Hicks is on the roster because he will be batting fifth or something like that, and I cannot deal with that. Julio Jones. What did Julio Jones do? I just got a tweet. Sorry, guys. Just got distracted. 12-3 Tampa at half. All right. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad. Dak's second half guy definitely takes him a little bit to get started. If you look up the statistics for Dak in the second half, he's a beast. That's neither here nor there. Yeah, Waldo coming through, looking real good. Yanks today, they had 8 pitchers, I believe, in the win. Domingo, what a stellar performance, went 1 inning. I think I said this the other day to myself. When the doubleheader happened, they flipped Garrett Cole and Domingo. And what that did was that restarted the rotation, and then it slid Montes into the 3 spot. So now it's Garrett, Nestor, Montes, Domingo, Tyone. Domingo's now in the 4 spot. So it slid Montes up the spot. And for a while, they were doing some weird thing where they had Montes in they had him in the 5, and then Tyone went to the 4. It was weird for a while, but they used a doubleheader to restart it seems. And so now it's going to look like it's going to be Garrett, Nestor, Montes, or Montas or Montas, however you say it. I call him Frankie the Yankee. Shout out Eva NYC for the hair product. It'll make it looking good. You're gonna float like this. Listen up, guys. I'm pretty sure the 4 of you here have my phone number. You guys want to freaking call in, bro? Call in. Give it a call, man. I can't really make anyone call, so I'm just taking a call as it comes. Anyone wants to call, you got any thoughts you want to share about the Yankees, man? Call in. Let's go. But yeah, 8 pitchers today. Get the job done. 3 hits. After the 10th inning, I kind of knew it was going to be a not a snooze fest, but I knew they probably weren't going to score more runs because at that point, Rays probably aren't scoring 10 no matter who you put out there to pitch. So I knew it was going to be just a lighter game on the guys today. But let me actually look at who they did. I know we used Clay. I know we used Ronnie. Let me look at who they did pitch today, just so I can see. Because it as I was getting the notifications, I was like, why are we throwing this guy out there? What if we get a close game tomorrow night? And at versus Boston, we want to stay up. You want to win as much as we can. Alrighty. You want to win as much as you can. Hang on. Let me look for this really quickly. Box score. All right. My boy Weister pitch. Love that guy. Licky pitch. It was Domingo to Licky to Weister to Wandy to Trevino to Ronnie to Clark to Clay. All right. So not a whole lot of guys going full innings or getting clean innings there. Clay, Clark, Ron, Wandy pitched 2.1. Domingo got full innings. Interesting pitch mix today. I wouldn't have used Wandy. They don't trust Wandy the way I trust Wandy. They don't have the statistics. I don't know what analytics they're looking at. They don't trust Wandy. If you look at it, Wandy Peralta in high leverage situations is a completely different Wandy Peralta than in low leverage situations. Timeout, restart. Wandy Peralta is absolutely insane with guys on. You may bring him into jams. This guy's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane. And it's absolutely insane. Hang on. I will take the call in a second. Just trying to finish his thought. Oh, whatever. Hang on. Pause. Hello and welcome to State of the Yanks caller.
Hey, Ty.
How's it going?
It's going great. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
I think you're doing a fabulous job.
I appreciate it.
And I want to know, do you want to come over for dinner tomorrow night?
Let me get back to you after the stream.
Okay, I'll make you your favorite sauce.
All right. Actually, I'm working tomorrow night till 9. Closing
Okay,
closing day.
you're doing a great job, though.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
Do you have anything to say about the Yanks?
I think the Yankees are having some crazy season. I can't believe they're in first place and that the Red Sox are nowhere near the playoffs. I think it's unbelievable. And do you know this trivia question?
Yeah.
Who's up after Jix?
Who's up after Aaron Hicks? All right. Thank you for the call. Who is up after Aaron Hicks? The other team is up after Aaron Hicks. Thank you for the call, Savannah. Appreciate being the first caller. Opening up the phone lines. Anyone want to call in, just please call in. I just did the classic thank you for the call like they do on the radio station there. Learned that. Shout out Salicata. Learned that from him. Yeah, the other team is up after Hicks. The other team. It was the other day. It was 2 outs. Hicks was up. I'm going to get a sack. I'm not watching this. I'm not watching this. You go to the bathroom when Aaron Hicks is up with 2 outs. You know the commercial's coming. But what I was saying, Wandy Peralta, dude, in high leverage is absolutely insane. It's ridiculous. You don't know who this guy is. He's a different animal. But when he comes in, when a game doesn't matter, maybe they're losing by a lot or winning by a whole lot, he doesn't try. And you could see it. He doesn't try as hard. Earlier in the season, there was a play where I don't think he covered first base two times. You could see he didn't try to get over there because they were up by so many runs. But high leverage, dude, that guy Wandy's insane. So I would have used him later in the game. I like Wandy in like the 8th inning, man. That guy, he could get righties out. He's a good lefty, man. Get anyone out. He's got good stuff. He's got a nasty changeup. Plus changeup. Plus changeup. So I am going to just move on and do a hard segue out of the games. And we are going to be giving our Golden Bat Award for the series. The Golden Bat Award is brought to you by myself. Shout out to myself. Check out State of the Yanks podcast on YouTube and follow State of the Yanks on Instagram. Let's see. Let me just double check these stats real quick. I believe it is going to a certain guy. Just because a strong performance. Just because of a certain performance. I believe it is going to be. See, that's a good performance over the series. Let me know if I missed someone. If you guys think it should be someone else here, but the I had this pulled up. My apologies, everybody. So it's tough. It's tough between Judge and Glaber. So Glaber in the series, he hit 357 with 5 hits, 2 homers, and 5 RBIs, which is just absolutely ridiculous. He scored 3 runs. Really, really, really good series from Glaber. I think it's going to end up going to him. But it's also Judge hit 500 this series. That's what happens when you get walked every time. 500 with 6 hits and 3 RBIs and 2 runs scored. Just because of ding dongs, I'm gonna give it to Glaber. Glaber gets the Golden Bat Award for this Rays series. Yeah, man, dude, that guy Glaber, what a series. He was on it a lot. It looked like he was doing pretty good. He had good at bats. He just missed that ball in the 9th inning of the first game to tie it. Just missed it. Why, Mom? What are you doing to me, Mom? I sent her the link. What are you doing to me, Mom? Click the link and watch it, Mom. Yeah, my mom goes away for a week and I started a whole podcast. What's going on, guys? So yeah, Glaber, 357, 5 hits, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. He's getting the Golden Bat Award. And it was just a really good series for him. Like I said, he looked competitive, just missed that ball. It was really, really funny. But you know, Judge can't win it every time. It's the first ever one, but Judge can't win it every time. Let me actually make a tally. I have a notebook of how many people won each one. And Glaber got it once. Okay, everyone. Next up, the Golden Ball Award. If you can use context clues from the Golden Bat Award and follow the Golden Ball Award, you can guess that it's going to be the best pitcher of the series. It's just not even a doubt. It is going to Garrett Cole. Guy goes 14 strikeouts. Like, come on, dude. What are you doing? Oh, actually, pause. That was the other series. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I forgot. Sorry, guys. Please don't hate. It is not going to Garrett Cole. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do the thing that a lot of people are gonna hate. I'm giving it to Frankie Montas. Frankie the Yankee. Frankie the Yankee's getting it. Hate on me. I don't care. Frick you, Michael. I don't care. Frankie the Yankee's getting it. He would have went at least 6 innings, 1 run, maybe 2, if Jix could catch a freaking fly ball. Put me out there in left field. I'll show you some fielding. All right. I made the greatest catch ever. And I freaking need Tommy John, so I can't play anymore. But I would be there. But it's going to Frankie the Yankee. Great start. It's 3 decent starts in a row, or 3 out of 4, maybe 4 out of 5, where his stuff has looked good. He has looked good. He settled down. He looks good. He got unlucky, but he looks good. All right? Hate on me. I don't care, man. I do not care. He looks really good. Frankie the Yankee looks really, really good. There's not much else you could say about Frankie the Yankee, besides the fact that his stuff appears to be there. He just has to get the results. He's not getting the results. But man, the Yankees, dude. Offense finally starting to pick it up after the slow month of August and beginning of September. Let's see. Shout out to hang on. Shout out to Dugout Doug. He's not going to be happy about this one. Yankees hit 221 last month. 221. The entire team of the Yankees hit 221. Just not what you want. They had a 297 on base and they slugged 354, which was good for a 651 OPS. The entirety of the Yankees. Just absolutely ridiculous. In September, Yankees are hitting 239. Slight increase there, but where the big increase comes is the on base, which is 311, and the slugging is 444. And the OPS is almost 100 points higher at 755. That's where the increase comes. They're finally slugging now. Finally, some homers, finally, some doubles, some extra base hits. The OPS is getting up there. Dugout Doug's still mad, 239, but no one's hitting 300 anymore. League average is 240. That's just how it is. Shout out to Tara. I really thought she was gonna be on the stream first one. But shout out to her. Thoughts on Nestor the molester, bro? Do you even need my thoughts on Nestor? Do you? Do you even need my thoughts? It's nasty Nestor Cortez. You already know, dude. That's the reason why everyone else is hanging out. I'm rocking the Nestor. But yeah, guys. Anyone else want to call? I really got nothing else to say, man. I think it was good episode 0. I'll take a call, man. Someone give me a call. It's got Mike. What is this? What are you doing to me? No. WGF. I'm about to freaking restrict you from the chat, bro. I swear to God, dude. I'll restrict you from the chat right now. Yo, if anyone wants to hit a donation, you want to hit a super chat, maybe a quick $500 donation, so I don't got to go to work tomorrow. Take that. Here we go. Make me moderator. How do I do that? Oh, shit. Here you go, bro. Quick mod. Hey, yo. Nah, we're official, bro. We're official. We got a mod in the chat. We're official now. This is the real deal. This is the real deal. Mom, you don't have to donate. Just I was kidding. You could sell me. Hang on, guys. Let me get a little sip of water here. I don't know if anyone has me on Twitter. It was a shameless day of self-promoting today. It was absolutely ridiculous. Yo, can you guys do me a favor? Can y'all post this up on your stories, bro? Come on. I had a good amount of people in before. Put these up on your stories. I don't want to post it again. Put this up on y'all stories. Come on. I think let's go. Come on. Put this up on your stories, guys. Help me out here. Be a real one. If you a real one, it on me. Come on. Let's get real here. Yeah. Mike, bro. Rook can put you in timeout now because now he's my moderator. So you start talking crazy, bro. This guy knows what's good. All right, guys. Is anyone gonna post it up or no? Just let me know. Because then if not, I'll wrap it up. But I got a little bit more to say. So someone post it up. Is this stream sponsored by Adi? No, this stream is sponsored by T Brilly. He paid for everything. T Brilly paid for everything. T Brilly did the production work. Sponsored by T Brilly. I will give you, if you guys want to copy this link. Bless me up, guys. Post this shit on your story. Come on. Hook me up. Yeah, I am just like thirsting for streams right now. But it's actually not as hard as I thought. I thought I was going to be a little more uncomfortable talking in front of this camera. I'm having a good time. Talking with all you people, sharing my stuff. So having a real good time. Having a real good time, ladies and gents. Let's see who's fake. Who checked my story and didn't join? Wow. Everyone is fake. No, but all right. Am I going to be doing this every night? I'm going to be doing series recaps. So I will be doing a recap after every series, either the night after or either the night of or the morning after. And I will also be doing weekly episodes. I'm still deciding on Thursday or Friday, just depending on what day works best. But probably during the off season, we're going to move into 2 or 3 episodes a week, depending on how much content. It's going to be more loosely based in the off season. Because not much goes down. Big signing. Obviously, I'll go live after that. But I actually have some talking points here where I can get into this. One thing here to get into is the Yanks in the position they are right now. They could be avoided. It could have been avoided, this position they are right now, because we were 15 games in the division, and now we're fighting, and we got to stay alive. And it could have been avoided what did you do? If you build a better team, man, build a better. We say this every year. We're gonna say it after this year, man. Like, the Yanks just need to build a better team. We have $218 million spent, and we have a terrible payroll. Like, what is going on? This team is horrible. It's horrible. I've never seen a team built so heavy at top. I got this note right here. I did the numbers. I crunched the numbers. I did the research, everyone. I did the goddamn research. Look at this. This is for $85 million. This is what $85 million will get you. Hicks, Donaldson, Chapman, Britton, Gallo, and Severino. Now, some of Gallo's contract gets picked up from the Dodgers, but that gets $85 million, gets you those 6 players. And now for these 7 guys, you could get Holmes, Lidke, Mike King, Ron the Don, Wandy, Trevino, and Nestor for $6,936,000. You could get those 7 guys who are 10 times more impactful on your team for $7 million instead of $85 million for 6 guys who shouldn't even be on a major league roster. And if you want to get a little funky in it with those 7 guys, you throw Judge in there. It's only $25 million. Only $25 million plus Judge and those 6 guys. And then you throw Judge, Cole, and Stanton in there. That's how you get it even. It's $90 million. So would you rather have the team of 10 guys with Holmes, Licky, King, Ronnie, Wandy, Trevino, Nestor, Judge, Cole, and Stanton? Or would you rather have for $5 million less Hicks, JD, Chapman, Britton, Gallo, Severino? How freaking ridiculous is that? How ridiculous is that? His team is built so horribly. And what it is it's shopping in the bargain bin, the bottom of the barrel. They do not want to get impact guys. They want to find guys that will be impact guys, like Matt Carpenter. That guy was never supposed to be a part of this team. I love Matt Carpenter. Guy's freaking great. Guy's insane. But he was not supposed to be a part of this team. We found him randomly. He asked out from the Rangers and we just picked him up. Guy started hitting bombs. You can't expect him to do that. You can't even expect him to keep doing it. You couldn't even expect him to do it in the first place. It's just it's this team is built so bad, and if we just get guys who are good instead of having to rely on guys to play out of their minds, we would be in much better position. I'm not even going to say it because I've exhausted myself, but you should have got Juan Soto. I don't care who you trade. You should have got Juan Soto. If you traded only for Juan Soto at this deadline, your team is in a 10 times a better place than it is right now. You trade for Juan Soto at the deadline. They cash and just signs non-impact players for cheap. We got IKF, we got Efros, Benintendi. We send down good players. I mentioned that before. Marinaccio and Abreu. We send them get good players down to keep worse players up there. Do I really have to mention Montgomery for like another guy we're giving up good talent for question marks? And the Harrison Bader, you don't know if Harrison Bader is going to be good. You don't know you don't know what this guy is going to be. You don't know. He's in a walking boot. He's doing baseball activities like lightly. You don't know what Harrison Bader is going to be, fam. It's absolutely ridiculous. And the prospect hugging, dude. And I know we trade a lot of prospects every year, but it's not good prospects. The biggest thing I could think of is I don't know why everyone was so mad when we traded Hoyjin Park, but that's the last guy I could think of we traded where everyone was pissed. The guy had one good year, and we traded Hoyjin Park for Clay Holmes, which is the best trade Cashman has ever made besides Stanton, and everyone was pissed. But that's an example of all right, trading a guy that people want to see up here for a guy who's Clay Holmes is another question mark. I'm going back on my own point here. Clay Holmes is a question mark. Whatever. You trade them for good freaking guys. Get me Josh Hader. Get me Juan Soto. Stop hugging these prospects. Remember Manny Banuelos? Manny Banuelos, who made his first appearance for the Yankees this year, who recorded his first start or first win for the Yankees this year. Guess what? Banuelos was the number one prospect. 2010, 2011. That's when this guy was the number one prospect. 10 years ago. I wasn't even old enough to freaking think about the Yankees. And this guy, Banuelos, is the number one prospect. And I'm seeing him make his debut 10 years later for the first time. You know who we could have traded? Freaking Banuelos and I think it was not Medina, Montero, Jesus Montero. You know who we could have traded them for? Cliff Lee in 2010. Could have traded Banuelos and Montero for Cliff Lee. And they did it. Cliff Lee could have been a Yankee. Could have pushed us strong 2010 postseason. Maybe would have repeated. Who knows? Who knows, man? I was 9 years old. I don't know. I didn't know. I was 8 years old. Sorry. But yeah, we could have had Cliff Lee, man. And it's this prospect hugging and it's not trading. I'm not saying Volpe's not going to be good, but is Volpe worth not getting Luis Castillo? Is Volpe worth not getting Juan Soto? Is Volpe worth all of not getting these amazing players who are already 10 times better than he will probably ever be? Juan Soto is 2 years older than Anthony Volpe. 2 years. And he has batting titles, World Series rings, and Silver Sluggers. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely silly. I can't do it anymore. And even if you look at the last few deadlines, Is it 2017 Machado? Why don't we get Machado in 17, even if it was a rental? I know we weren't going to sign him, but why don't we get Machado? 2018 Andujar and Cole. Who should we trade Andujar and Cole for? Aaron Judge. We should have. Wow. Pause. It's because I got Judge over there. I was looking at the picture of Judge. Should have traded Andujar and Frazier for Garrett Cole. Sorry about that, guys. We should have traded Andujar and Frazier for Garrett Cole. We should have got Garrett Cole in 2018 for Andujar and Frazier. Where's Andujar right now? He hit his first homer and God knows how long the other day. Where's Clint Frazier? Guy's blind. The dude is literally blind. He's blind. And he's not even in the league anymore. He will probably be in Korea, Japan, China, wherever, in a couple weeks, maybe a couple years, maybe a couple months. Who knows? The guy is blind. He can't play baseball anymore. And we should have got Garrett Cole. And now Garrett Cole has to go 2 years on the Astros. And Garrett Cole's a true Yankees fan. I know he hated that. That probably sucked. I know it sucked for me. I didn't want to watch Garrett Cole dealing. The best version of Garrett Cole is a Houston Astro. Let that sit. Let that sit, everyone. Let that sit. All of you 3 people here. Let that sit. Come on. But even looking at last year, who do we see? Trey Turner, Max Scherzer. Oh, and you get one of those guys. Why the Dodgers be able to get 2 of those guys? Why can they do that? Why can the Padres get both guys this year? Why can't we? If we could just get Luis Castillo, it'll be a great deadline. Why can't we get everybody? We make $700 million a year. Why can't we get everyone? We can. Why can't we be like the other teams? Because we're spending $85 million on Hicks and Chapman and JD and that entire list before. Because we're spending $25 million on Donaldson, $10 million a year here on Hicks. It's terrible money. It's badly spent. And guess what? It's only going to get worse because now you're going to have a big chunk of that taken up by Judge. So if you don't get smarter at how you spend your money, how are you going to build a great team? And, Yankees buy everyone. No, they don't. They're cheap. They are cheap. It's like Jerry Jones. It's better to put out a team that's competitive every year because you make more money than trying to go in all in 1 year and win the Super Bowl or win the World Series. It's better to just have a playoff team because it's better for year-to-year revenue. Because if you have a team that's really good 1 year, wins the championship, and then they're bad the next year or the next few years, it sucks. But you'd rather just have a team every year that's good. Freaking Steinbrenners and Jerry Jones, man. I guess that's why the Yankees and Cowboys, 2 most valuable sports franchises, man, because they're schemers, man. They're schemers. But all right, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Thanks for everyone who did happen to come out today and did pop out. I really do appreciate it. First of many. Hopefully, we have a good time in this Boston series coming up, and we can win, and we'll do pretty good. Thank you, everyone. Signing off. It is Tyler from State of the Yanks, and I will see you guys in a couple days. Follow me on Instagram at State of the Yanks, Twitter at Brillyboy, BRILLYY boy. Brilly has 2 Y's. Follow me on Instagram at TBrilly, at TBR1LLY, and follow me and subscribe on YouTube. Give this video a like, and yeah, everyone have a good one.